guys, how are you? Good. Okay, so a little something about me is I love doing drugs. And I especially love smoking weed, you know? Yeah. I'm just like not very good at it. I'll give you an example. Like this one day, all I had to do was wash my car and work out. And so I got really ripped. I grabbed my keys and I ran to the car wash. I ran to the car wash, you guys. And that is a true story. And it's not like I've just been smoking so much weed that I'm a dumbass now. It's like, it's always been like this. Like, my first night at college, I was at a party, and I, of course, found the weed room. And I don't know, I was like not paying attention, and anyway, long story short, I hit the wrong end of the pipe. Yeah. So I had this like ringworm looking thing on my lips for the first 3 weeks of college. Yeah. And that's when I realized I should just stick to sucking dick. And speaking of, I actually just got broken up with, so I've been sucking a ton of dick. I'm serious. I have sucked more dick in the last 9 weeks than I have in the entire 10 months I was in a relationship. I've sucked, thank you. Yeah. Real recognize real girl. Anyway, I'm sucking so much dick that I'm starting to realize like straight up holistic benefits of it. Like stay with me, okay? I had this sore throat. And I was trying everything. Like I was on medication, I was going to the sauna, I was pretty much on a liquid diet, and it wasn't until I started sucking this guy's big dick that I just, like it's kind of like in yoga, right? Like when you're in it, it's like you're stretching out and it kind of hurts, but then afterwards you're like better. I don't know. I tried everything and only a big dick works. So. We had this breakup, it was a little sudden, so it was a little hard on me. But I'm getting back out there, I'm dating again. Think of me as like this modern day Cinderella, right? But instead of trying on shoes, I'm trying on dicks, And then like some are too big and some are too small and like some are kind of weird. But I really do have faith. Like I have faith that my glass dick is out there. I really do. But until then, I'm just dating. So I have been taking a ton of Plan B. I'm serious. Like I will stop by on my way to brunch, right? Like wash that shit down with mimosas and regrets, like an adult. But yeah, I really love it. Has anyone here bought Plan B? Yes. Okay. I mean, so those who have bought that, that shit is expensive, right? Like to the point that I went to my pharmacist and I was like, yo, do you have like a family pack or like an anti-family pack? Yeah. He didn't. I mean, he actually just handed me a box of old hangers. I know. But you guys, I'm all better now. I got on Plan B, remember? Oh my gosh, and that was just kind of a hardship because it sucks. Like, I hate dating, right? Like, I hate the guys that I'll give you an example. Like, this guy asked me, hey, where do you want to go out to eat? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Let's go someplace where they make the food in front of me. And then he took me to Subway. And then later that night, when I actually wanted a foot long, he couldn't give me 6 inches. I know. So that's kind of what I'm working with. I do love drugs though. I really feel like after that whole pharmacist thing, and I couldn't even believe it. Like I went there and he was like, I couldn't believe he gave me grief, right? It's like, I can't take this shit 2 days in a row. It's like, first off, mind your own business. Second of all, it's a different guy anyway. Anyway, I decided after that, I really can make room in my budget for drugs, right? I've actually been, especially if it makes you better as a person, right? Like I've actually been taking this new weight loss pill, right? Oh, you guys have probably heard of it, Molly? Yeah, that shit really works. You spend a couple couple weekends pounding water and dancing your ass off, you're gonna see your abs. I mean, who would have thought that a little serotonin, water, and exercise would do the body good? And I like don't drink near as much when I'm on it. It's like responsible. But really, when it comes down to it, I'm just really a cocaine girl. I really am. You know, and I do really well on it. Like, my body does really well on it. I'm serious. Like, it keeps me alert, keeps me shitting, keeps me skinny, you know? I love it. Like, and you know what? The last one, that skinny part, that's the most important part, because despite previous behavior, your metabolism will slow down. And then all of a sudden you have like hail damage on your ass and you're like, oh, where did this come from? I don't know. Get in trouble for using the FedEx scale at work, and it's like, I know it can only handle 80 pounds, but like, don't I look like I'm 80 pounds? Anyway, but you know, before you guys get your panties in a twist, it's not like I'm addicted to it. I just really like the way it smells. I'm serious. And I'm super responsible about it. I really am. Like, it's not like I'm doing it at like 3, 4 in the morning where my sleep schedule gets messed up. I do my drugs during the day at work to be efficient. I know. And I'm super clean about it. Seriously, like, I see people doing coke with money, and I'm just like, ugh. Because it's like, you would never go to like a strip club and do something off the floor of that place. I don't know. For me, I use a tampon applicator. And you know, people are kind of weird about it, but it's like, whatever, I only used it once. I know. I'm glad you guys are just as sick as I am. That joke sometimes doesn't go over. But you know, and that's, you know, another part of it is like, it doesn't affect my job or my hobbies or like my relationships, right? And just like 2 out of the 3. You gotta be careful though. You do an 8-ball in an hour and like everyone's mad at you. But you know what? I'm kind of in this, like, I'm doing this thing where I'm really just accepting myself, like who I am and like what I'm doing. And so I really own it. Like, yeah, I do drugs. Like, yeah, I like indulge in, you know, whatever. Because you know what, to me, like illicit behavior, illicit drugs, like those are a luxury, you know? So me doing cocaine in the middle of the day, that's a sign of my success. See, that right there, that's the difference between having a bad habit and being a professional, and I'm a professional. Okay, that's all I got tonight. Thank you guys.